QBs are going to keep these defenses honest today because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. Tyler Scott now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
Doesn't it feel like Caleb Williams has been like the #1 pick for the last 3 years? This guy just does things no one else can do. Seeing him in person a number of times, Cade, in college, truly, he could be an NFL running back. But, man, he throws it so pure, a quick release, an accurate passer. Now he's just got to learn this NFL game. It's a more condensed box. There's a whole lot more contact. And protecting that football and protecting himself will be critical.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. That throw finds Komet. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Love throwing to start us off. This finds Dobbs. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Play fake. It's Love. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Quay Walker. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Packers taking the field now. Their second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They go counter. It's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They stick with Jacobs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Love. That finds Jacobs complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
1st down, here's Swift. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought down by Quay Walker. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing now off play action. Has the connection to Adunze. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the pistol, Williams. This finds Everett complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Rolling left, buying some time. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Williams. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Williams to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Williams will look to throw. Allen on the catch. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? To throw is Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third down's critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
So on fourth down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Carney's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Running on first here with Jacobs. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's able to work this down to the 41. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Love out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. Jalen Johnson with the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They're going play action. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more on the quick slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Swift gets it on the option. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams on the play action. That's into the hands of Moore. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Williams from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Nixon now to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love now to throw. Flushed out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Quick slant taken in by Dobbs.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and just 2 to go. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Putting a receiver in motion. Play fake, it's Love. Reed's got it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Third down. Here's Williams. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed, because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This pass caught by Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He has it at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Nixon now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Packers all set to get back out there. And things starting to get a little out of hand for them, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs running behind center. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down throw, here's Love. Able to get it to Reed. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Jacobs. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Love. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Here's Swift to start the drive. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Moore's got it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now here's Williams. That's caught for the 1st. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Able to get it to Moore. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running behind center with Swift. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running right side by Moore. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Bears looking at 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass caught by Adunze. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call. 1-844-MADDEN-1 and make your case for who should get a boost. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He's got Watson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the 37, that'll be complete to Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Love looking to pass. Complete over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Play fake. It's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Reed. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. That one's cut along the left sideline. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They send the tight end in motion. Watson, quick pass wide. And this one does not go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Folk is good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Throw reeled in by Allen. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw by Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Williams to throw on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Komet brings it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Carney's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send and fly. On the return, here comes Reed. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Out now runs the Packer offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Love. This finds Dobbs. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Here's Love. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air with Love. Complete on the slant to Watson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Second and 3 now. Love to throw again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Love on 3rd and short. Setting up the screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they give him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Now a run with Jacobs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Scott now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Swift. This is ahead for about 5. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Williams. Swift hauls it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 39. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
The Packers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the touchdowns got to keep coming for them as they still trail here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Love out of the shotgun. Able to get it to Reed. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Love from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They run it with Jacobs. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Love now on 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Scott now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground with Swift. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Jair Alexander with the stop. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Working from the gun, Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jervon Dexter escorted him to the ground. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's Reed on the slant. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Love looking to pass. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the down call. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Love now to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Jacobs with it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? Kind of feels like making pars on the golf course on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
Play fake, it's Love. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains, and it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going run again with Swift. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Williams on the play action. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down. Oh, he lost the football! And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. It's a gain of 4. And that's a Chicago first down. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
They are on the counter with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. In there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has the connection to Odunze. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Williams. This finds Everett complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this is run down into the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, you get that ball in your belly, baby. You got almost no time to process what the line's going to do. You better make your decision and hit it downhill. Excellent vision to find the opening and get things started well here on first down.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Running with Swift out of the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Running behind center with Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks, well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign, well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He's on the move. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 47. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Cut by Jacobs. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Love on 3rd and short. Taken in by Jones. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stick with Jacobs. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Bears want to end it in regulation if they can. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw it. Watson with the catch. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line. To throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So second down coming up. Now to throw. That's into the hands of Downs. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Going run again with Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.